Hello, Scorpio. Robin Blakey here, and I am here to give you your monthly tarot card messages. So, Scorpio, what I see here is that many of you are moving out of a situation, not a good situation with health and or finances, okay? You're moving out of that is how that feels to me. And then the other main theme that I seen here when I laid these cards down was all about relationships. Okay, yep, love relationships is how that feels to me. Okay, or somebody that is very close to you. All right, so we're gonna jump right in here and see what we got going on. Okay, so it's interesting because what I'm hearing high maintenance, high maintenance. So I feel you have somebody in your life, you or somebody in your life is high maintenance, or somebody thinks the other person is high maintenance, and that has caused a communication problem. Is how that feels to me. Okay. The other thing that I'm getting here is I do see in regards to work, finance, or property. I see that something is hidden or unknown here, okay, that is going to come to the surface. And when I say hidden, I don't know if it's intentionally hidden or if it's just unknown, but that's very much what I'm seeing. And then the other thing that I'm getting here on this card for you, Scorpio, is in regards to a health matter. I feel like you've had more than one thing contributing, which has made it very difficult either to heal or to diagnose, okay, because there's more than one thing there. And that's all I'm getting on that. And I want to remind you, I am not a doctor, nor do I claim to be. So those are just the messages, okay? All right, Scorpio. What I'm getting here is moving back into something that you used to do in regards to work, finances, or property, or moving back into something. And as you do this, it's really going to be important to relinquish control. Like you don't have control over the situation, so you need to relinquish that control and just let go, let God, as they say. That's what I'm getting here in regards to that message. The other thing that I'm getting here for you is I do see I see some schooling or being schooled, I guess as the phrase goes. But in regards to this schooling, I feel like it's something that you used to do or that you've touched on, and now this month you're going to learn more about it or expand on it, is how that feels to me. Okay. I'm also again, well, these are some of those random things that pop in. I do like to share. I know they won't apply to all of you, but they will apply to some of you. I'm seeing a Mardi Gras mask, okay, and I'm also seeing like those gosh, there's a name for them, but it's a Western the Western animal skeleton head. What is the name for it? Can't even think the name for it. I can see it. But anyway, that's popping in as well. And that sounded not so good, but that's what I was seeing. So there you have it. All right, Scorpio. So what I get here is somebody being very unsure of themselves, unsure of their actions, unsure of their words, or doubting the things that they say and they do. Now, part of that is because you have people around you that kind of make you doubt yourself or doubt your words. You are the only one that can resolve this and work your way through this, okay? As long as you allow others to make you doubt yourself, that will continue. And they're not making you. You're choosing to allow them to undermine your confidence. That's the word, undermining your confidence, okay? So something to work on this month. The other thing I'm seeing here is this full moon lunar eclipse that we have coming up here on November 8th. I feel like it's like a lucky charm for you for some reason. I'm seeing like a lucky charm, okay? So make sure that you are letting go of some things that no longer serve you. Full moons are great for letting go and endings and completions, okay? And I shouldn't say make sure that you do that, because I feel like the universe is going to make sure that you do that, okay? So that's one thing that's coming in here. The other thing here is you're really holding back with your words with some people in your life. You've really been holding back on what your true words, true thoughts, true feelings are. And I feel like it's time to let those out. To let those out is what I'm getting. Okay, Scorpio. So what I get here on this card is in regards to finances, and cups don't normally, are not normally associated with finances, but I read cards intuitively, so whatever I get intuitively is what I roll with, because that's what my guides are giving me. And so in regards to finances, I feel like things have been kind of sparse, kind of scattered, maybe not enough, I guess is the best way I can put that, or wanting to diversify, things along those lines, all right? Whatever this is, whatever this issue has been with finances, and that could also apply to property area of life. I don't want to say work, though. Work doesn't seem to be coming into play here. Whatever this is does seem to be coming to a close. So you're transitioning out of that struggle. You're transitioning out of that struggle, okay? Because it's kept you very boxed in. It's prevented you from doing some things you want to do and so forth, and you're moving away from that, okay? Now, that doesn't mean you're going to win the lottery tomorrow. I mean, you might. Don't forget me if you do. But it does mean that slowly but surely things are going to turn around here in that regard, okay? Yeah, that's the biggest message. Actually, that's the only message I'm getting on that card. Okay, so Scorpio, what I get here and what I seen down here was I seen couples, right? And that's why I say relationships. But what I see is, so if you look at these two cards, I'm going to show these to you just so you can visually see what I'm seeing. I see two people not very happy in a relationship, or not very happy about something transpiring in a relationship, moving into two people that seem to be much more at home and at ease with their relationship, okay? That's kind of the overall thing I was seeing there as a story, basically, okay? But what I'm getting here is that sometimes we hold back things that really bother us, and then it festers. And I feel like that's what's going on here, either with you or another person in your life, somebody close, either relationship or somebody very close. And things are festering or bothering, or building up some anger or resentment, or those types of emotions. And that is not healthy, and all that's doing is putting more distance between the two of you, okay? Or it will come to a point where somebody blows up is how that feels, okay? So that was coming in. The other thing I'm seeing here, I'm seeing dragons, first of all, okay? And again, one of those random things, and when they pop in, I do share them. I know they're relevant for some of you. And the Orient, or Oriental, yeah, I'm going to throw that out there. Okay. All right, so, and I get this again, but with a different person. So I don't know if both of you have these emotions that are festering, that are things that are bothering you, or that, that you're holding back. And I don't think it's all being held back, but it's definitely bubbling up to the surface is how this feels to me. And I also feel that somebody here is resenting being held back, or resenting not being able to do something, or move in the way that they want to move here, okay? Resentment is a lower vibration energy. They aren't healthy for us, so you're going to want to start working through that. And I say start working through that because I don't feel like you're going to get completely through that this month, but I do think you're going to start working through that. The other thing that I'm seeing here is something about fertility, so that would be new things or situations or people coming in That'll be, the words I'm hearing is ripe for growth. Okay, ripe for growth is what I'm hearing. So be open to that. Be open to that. Okay, so Scorpio, sorry about that. I see my camera's flipped the other way. Gosh darn. Well, hopefully we can get that turned around and fixed. Anyway, so Scorpio, what I see here is somebody offering a peace offering. They're, like to make amends in some ways. But even though they're doing this, I do feel and this might be you, the one who's doing it, but I do feel, again, those repressed emotions. And so not showing them, but they're still there. Okay. And that is not going to work. Okay. It just isn't. It might work in the short term, but it is not going to work in the long term. The other thing I see here is I see somebody kind of unhappy in their work environment, okay, with their work and finances, and they're somebody who is trying to make the best of it, okay, trying to make the best of it. And I think that's a good choice, because make the best of it while something new comes in, or as you transition into something new or manifest something new, okay? That's what I'm getting there. And that will come eventually. And I'm saying eventually because, again, I don't feel like it's this month. Okay, Scorpio. So what I get here, and when I saw this whole theme of this whole emotional thing going on with somebody, is somebody walking away from something, someone, or a situation, okay? This could be a relationship, it could be a job, but whatever it is that you're walking away from, it is a good choice to walk away from it, because you're going to be so much more at peace. Internal peace, okay, is how that feels to me. The other thing on this card here, Scorpio, is you are going to have to let go of some emotional things, but to let go of them, you need to communicate them. You need to talk about them. Otherwise, you keep holding on to them, okay? A lot of emotional stuff, Scorpio, coming up for you this month, and particularly in that full moon lunar eclipse, but we are in November, and that is the sign of Scorpio, so it would make sense that that is going to affect you more than most signs. Okay, Scorpio, those are your messages. If you want your own tarot card video emailed to you, go on over to my website. Thanks for tuning in. Visit RobinBlakey.com.